to Farming Simulator and another straw harvest video. So today, or this time, we're going to have a look at can you make money with straw pellets and hay pellets. And in a moment we will be jumping into PowerPoint, because who doesn't love a bit of PowerPoint. But first I just wanted to do a quick demonstration of how many pellets you actually get. So that's an 8,000 litre bale. And we will let this run through and we'll see how many pellets we get from the 8,000 litres. I wish I'd put it on a bit further. It's kind of slow. So if you look at the prices, it looks really kind of clean cut, but it's maybe not the whole story. So while that's just processing in the background, I'm going to go into this in a bit more detail in a moment, but let's just find, so hay, best price for hay, £111 later in the year. And then if we scroll all the way down to hay pellets, we see 502. Pretty awesome, right? Loads more. And if you go to the pallet sell point that's built in to the mod, you get even more. So looks, you know, kind of really clear cut, loads of extra money. So in a bit, we'll have a look at how that all works out. But I think first, the important thing is to see how many pellets you get when you put a, for example, 8,000 litre bale through the press, because it's maybe not as much as some of you expect. Some might know, some of you may have looked at this before. You use straw harvest in FS19 or 17, I believe it was in as well. I used it in FS19 a little bit, but it is a lot of work. So are you going to make money off of all that extra work that you need to do? So bale is going through. We cannot actually see the bale anymore, so we'll jump back in and almost gone, and you can see significantly less pellets than hay went in. So it's a factor of about 4. So if you put in 8,000 litres of hay, you'll get about 2,000 litres of pellets. The other thing that we need to bear in mind is the sell point that comes with the mod. If you read the descriptive text, this is for selling pellets of pellets. So you use the palletizer over here, you get pallets with bags of pellets on them and you sell them. But some of you may have seen this already. I think DJ Goham covered it, but you can sell loose product here and you get the extra price. So if we just check, hay pellets at the pallet sell point are worth £756 per 1,000 litres. So I have 1,000 litres in the trailer. We will tip this in the sell point and we will see that we make £756. So you can tip loose pellets currently in this sell point. That may change, but for now you can. So let's jump out to PowerPoint and have a look at what all this means. So as I said, we're going to look at whether hay and straw pellets are profitable. As I've just shown, the pellets are converted at a rate of 4:1. So you put 4,000 litres of hay or straw in, and that yields you 1,000 litres of the appropriate pellets. Everything that I'm going to show is on normal difficulty, but the prices should all scale, so it will apply to different difficulties. And again, as I've just shown, you can use the straw harvest sell point to sell loose product. They don't need to be palletized, and that does pay you 1.8 times more than the base game price. So let's jump in to some numbers. Best price for hay, as we've just seen, £111 per 1,000 litres. Best price for hay pellets, £503 per 1,000 litres. And if we times that by 1.8 going through the straw harvest sell point, that comes out at £905 per 1,000 litres. To make 1,000 litres of hay pellets, you need 4,000 litres of hay, and that is worth £444. So the additional income you will make is either £59 through a base game sell point. There will be a bit of variation on that, or £461 in the straw harvest sell point per 4,000 litres of hay you put in. When I'm doing this, I am assuming that you have the Primos 5000 set to auto refill. So you pay a lump sum up front and then there's no extra costs. I'm also assuming you've got the tractor that you need to run it, because it does need a big tractor. So the Primos with auto refill enabled is £330,000. So how much hay are you going to need to process to pay for that before you start making a profit? So we have £330,000, and then for every 4,000 litres of hay you put through it, you can make £461 more if you sell it at the best price. So 333,000 divided by 461 times 4,000 gives you 2.8 million litres of hay. Yep, it's a lot. Okay. If we have a look at straw, it gets even worse, because straw is worth less. It's not worthless, it's worth less. So straw, best price, £89 per 1,000 litres. Pellets, £369 per 1,000 litres. And then going through the straw harvest sell point, you can maybe expect to get 664 per 1,000 litres. So you need 4,000 litres of straw to make 1,000 litres of pellets. That's worth £356. So going through a normal sell point, you make an extra 13 quid for your 4,000 litres of straw. Going through the straw harvest sell point, you're going to make an extra 308 per 4,000 litres of straw. Again, same calculation, and that comes out at 4.3 million litres of straw, roughly. If you're doing a lot of farming, maybe. So, as we've just shown, you need to process a lot of product to cover the cost of this beastie, the Primos. If you're going to palletize, there is an additional cost to buy the palletizer. I think that's £175,000, maybe £145,000. So again, even more that you'll need to do. And then you can sell pallets of pellets, but you won't make any more at the moment. So there's that. You do need to sell them through the straw harvest sell point to really make it at all profitable. And if the mod gets updated to limit it so you can only put pallets of pellets through that sell point, you're going to need to buy the palletizer. Not sure if that's possible, so yeah, take it for what it is. So yes, you can make money from the straw harvest pellets, but you need to do a lot. And I think you need to bear that in mind. Maybe it's something you just want to do for fun, but if you're doing it to increase profitability, it's not really going to help you. Another little point is that if you think, oh, I'll do it for animal feeding or bedding, that 4-to-1 factor, I don't think buys you anything. So if you put in 1,000 litres of, I know in the feeding anyway, if you put in 1,000 litres of hay, that has the same feed benefit as 1,000 litres of hay pellets, but it has used 4 times as much product to produce. And I think it's the same with straw, but I'm not sure on that one. I haven't checked. One for my list of many things to look at. Anyway, if you found this interesting, click the like button. Comments, questions, or suggestions, stick them below, and I will see you next time.